Got my eyes to the sky, and they ain't never ever coming back down.
What's going on, family? I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Today is Friday, April 6th, and today is gonna be a crazy busy day. We are 3 days away from Jenna's birthday. I have a little something booked and planned for her. I'm gonna keep it secretive, so I'm not even gonna tell you guys, because if I tell you guys, she's gonna find out. So with that being said, I'm just headed in to train 2 clients. First thing in the morning, just finished up a pretty intense leg day, if you ask me. You guys will see that footage, but my client should be here in about 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a little bit of reading, get myself in the proper state of mind where I'm supposed to be first thing in the morning, and then I'm headed into the shop. So I will meet up with you guys shortly. And I just finished up with 2 clients. Now I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna try and do some editing because it turns out I can't do my editing here at the shop. The reason why is because when I bring my videos over to my editing program, the audio does not come with it. I don't know why. Maybe Jenna could figure it out once I get home, but I don't like Windows. I like working with Macs just because they're user friendly. Things like this don't happen, but that doesn't stop me from vlogging and editing every single day. So yesterday I posted a status to Facebook asking what people wanted to see, to comment below 2 things that they wanted to see in the vlog or something they wanted to see more of in the vlog. So this guy, Dave Grimm, decides to like it and not leave a comment. You good, bro? So I commented back, anyone who likes this post has to leave minimum 1 suggestion. I went on to say Dave Grimm. So he said, how about adding some Dave Grimm to the vlogs? I said when, where, and how much. I told him that I know the people want Grimm. Of course, we have to give the people what they want. And I asked him one simple question. Boom. So he went on to say he's never done that. He's never successfully landed a bottle flip. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna challenge him to a game of bottle. Another guy decided to comment and say do more workout ones. So he wants more focus on workouts. Now when people say that, I'm a little conflicted. Do they want me explaining the workout? Do you want me just straight working out with some beats to it? Do you want awesome edits to the workout? Do you want me to show you an at-home workout? Do you want me to show you guys gym workouts? Let me know below what you guys want to see. I'm gonna show you guys my workout of the day, which is gonna be legs. But let me know below if this is not exactly what you meant. If this isn't what you meant, Jeff, let me know. But if anyone else wants to see something else, comment below. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door will be open. You need to do it. You need to reach out in order to receive. So let me know what you want to see and I will make it happen. But now I'm headed home. I'm gonna go spend a little bit of time with Jenna. This week has been a crazy week, filled with photo shoots for Jenna and client after client after client. We've really picked up. I've picked up a lot of clients within the last couple months. So things have been going awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving every aspect of it. Every day is a new challenge. Every day is a new journey. And it's just about seeing where it takes us. Like, if I'm being honest, 5 years ago, I definitely did not expect to be where I am today. 2 years ago, I didn't expect to be out of where Quick little story. For those of you who don't know, I started training people out of my car. I borrowed, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna start right from the scratch, down to the nitty gritty. So I was working for a roofing company. Rewind, take it even further back.
Okay.
As soon as I graduated high school, I started working at a call center back when I graduated, I was making almost 18 bucks an hour, which was good back then. Now minimum wage is 15 bucks, but I was making 18 or 18.50 based on speaking French. So I was working at a roadside assistance call center, answering phone calls, dispatching tow trucks, and that's what I did. So I loved it. I did it for 3 years. I didn't love it. I liked the money. I liked the freedom that the money brought, but I did not love the job. I ended up starting to show up late. I would go out with my friends at night. I didn't work a consecutive shift, so sometimes I would work until 11 at night, and then I'd have to be back in at 6 in the morning. As you guys probably know, a 19 or 20-year-old kid isn't going home at 11 to go to bed. Well, that's not true. I, as an 18, 19-year-old kid, was not going home to bed at 11 o'clock. I'd go with my friends, I'd stay out until 1, 2, 3 in the morning, go home, fall asleep, sleep in obviously because there's no way I'm waking up 2 hours later to go to work. And it came to a point where after 3 years of working for this call center, they said you can either leave now and potentially be rehired, or we're gonna be firing you. I should have let them fire me. I realize now that it was a business tactic to not give me the payout for 3 years that they had to give me, but it was a learning experience. I left, I'm still on good standings. I still talk to the people there. Obviously who I was then and who I am now are completely different people. We've changed, and that's one thing that to me, once I was let go of there, I moved to Montreal. In Montreal, I worked for a fish factory. So I moved to Montreal, worked in a fish factory, eventually got into a call center. So when I worked in that call center, same thing happened. It got to a point where I started showing up late and just fell away. I moved to Timmins, Ontario, got into a call center while I was living in Montreal. I got the job in Timmins. So Jenna and I moved to Timmins. This is when Jenna and I just got together. Everywhere I went, I always worked in call centers. No matter where I went, it was just a safety net for me. Eventually I got sick of it, and when I moved down this way, I tried some construction jobs, I tried doing general labor, I tried working in warehouses, I tried doing roofing, I tried doing everything to see where I fell, and nothing changed. The only thing that would happen is I would call in sick at a certain point. But even on the days when I called in sick, the one thing that stayed true, the one thing that never changed, was I was always going to the gym, either before calling in sick or after calling in sick. When I worked, I would go to work and I would either train before going to work in the morning or train after work at night. And the way I saw it was my day was not complete until I did that workout. I began to think, why not try and build something that can create an income for myself, so I don't have to exchange my time for money to build somebody else's empire. And if I'm not looking to build an empire, I'm trying to do something that I love doing, that I'm passionate about. Training has been something that's been in my life for 16 and a half hours later. Coming up to 12 years. So for me, it's a big aspect of my life. And when it comes down to it, I realized that when people say, if you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life, I thought that was just a saying. Like, who really loves working at Tim Hortons, or who really loves working for a construction company, being told what to do and this and that? But it's not about that. It's about the people who created those companies. They love what they do. Either they love building houses, or they love being in control of seeing a house being built, or whatever it is. But the laborers are still needed. So there are people who enjoy going into work, working a 9 to 5 and knowing, okay, I'm gonna get a paycheck and this is gonna be fine. But I was not content with living my life that way. So about 3.5 years ago, I decided to start training clients. My approach was that I wanted to show people that it didn't take a lot. It didn't take a #1 gym. It didn't take the best equipment. It didn't take the most knowledge. It didn't take all of these things in order for you to live a healthier lifestyle. Simply, if you don't walk, start walking. If you have something nearby, a pail full of water, that can be a dumbbell. It's about knowing how to use what you have, not so much about having the best stuff. All I had when I started was an Olympic bar, but these nubs here were broken off, so it was all that width. So what I would do is I would run that from the back of my trunk in my Sunfire through to the passenger side, and I would drive around to parks for $7 an hour, and I would train clients, $5, $4, it didn't really matter. It was just about going out, helping people, getting the name out there, showing people that it's possible to do it. Did I look professional? No, not by any means, but it worked. So from there, we went on to buy that Olympic bar, these bars, and all of our bumper weights. We got a full set of them. So from there, we were then able to drive that around, and we were able to do a lot more. So we were still showing people that it's possible. Then from there, we decided to stay at one location. Jenna's parents, they let us train out of their backyard, which was awesome. And clients were doing great until the winter hit. Because we live in Canada, we had to deal with it. So I moved to a location. I started renting a space. I took a leap and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start a little one-on-one studio where I can bring people in, teach them what they need to know in order to be confident to head into the gym to achieve whatever goal they want. So I opened a place. I had 3 clients at the time. 3 clients did not come with me. So now I have a studio. I have 0 clients, and I'm wondering if I should just close in, call it quits, and go back, find a job, and wait 6 months before I start being unmotivated by that job. I continued, I pushed through. We then received 3 clients for every client that left. So it turns out I have another client here, but we were doing very well. Everything was going very well, and it's continuing to grow. And that's exactly why I feel that people should take the leap. You should go for what you want. If you want to start your own garage doing
yeah. Let me start this off. All glory gonna go to Jesus. Better than fruit might fall off. Some of you might get lost. Some of you might